I promised I was going to keep beating it into the ground. All I'm going to say is, see the hat I'm wearing? I know it's kind of like a semi-signature garment. No, I'm wearing it for a purpose. All right? And I'm just going to say it's closer to May than it is to March. That's all. That's all I got to say about it. What I really want to say is, in my most recent post, intimacy issue, I neglected part of the story. You know, I mentioned in there TMI, oversharing, you know, how I'm kind of that dude. That's why there's a disclaimer, though, at the beginning of the video where I mention graphic nature and listener discretion, you know, that kind of thing. Because I knew I was going to say something gross. And then I didn't end up doing it. But I feel like I did a disservice to the story withholding information. You don't get a complete grasp of how your boy was feeling without the description. Okay? So, just so you know, like it was the affected area was like, just imagine a raw piece of chewed up cocktail shrimp hanging out your bunghole. Yeah, chew on that gnarly piece of meat. Seriously, man. I mean, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't really be on my feet, walk. Nah, man, it was bad. So, but anyways, you've already listened to that story, so I don't really need to reiterate any of that. I just needed to really share the magnitude, okay? Because here I am a couple nights later. I'm on the road to recovery. I'm back to work. I had to use a sick day. Yeah. So it's my third day back to work. I'm healing, people. But last night I'm watching the hockey game, San Jose and Vegas. So it's West Coast. I'm up late, and I struggle getting through those West Coast games nowadays. It's third period, and this is right before I passed out, because that's what always happens. I almost never make it all the way through unless it's the weekend. But I hear the door slam upstairs, and it's my son. Ah! You know. I know he's getting ready to go into mom and dad's room. And typically, when dad's got anything to say about it, nah. If there's no, like, wind, rain, thunder, lightning, you know, I know that shit kind of freaks him out, then I let the boy slide on in there. He gets a pass. But otherwise, I send his ass back to the big boy bed. But I'm trying to catch the end of the game. I say, hell with it. Let him go on in there. Of course, I pass out, and I wake up at like 5:15, knowing my alarm is going to be going off at 10 till 6. So I get up so I can get in there and, you know, cash in on a little bit more sleepy time. I get up in there, dude, and little man has completely taken over my spot. Usually he's just blanketed all over mom. I mean, my daughter does the same thing. They blanket all over her, and she's like hanging off the edge of the bed. Because they know I don't want him in there. So he's taking over my spot. I'm talking like this, man, both hands. So I'm aggressive with trying to get his ass out my spot. But I'm also trying to be considerate of mom, because I know she gets it all the time. They're always all over her. So I get him over there, and he's still crowding my space. And now I have a dilemma of like, well, if I lay facing the boy, I risk that foot or knee in the balls. No bueno. But what am I risking if I sleep with my back to the little psycho? You've listened to the story. You know my status. You think I want his foot in my ass right now? I think I'd rather be kicked in the balls, guys. So, yeah. Intimacy issue. Part 2. Conclusion.